Hello, ladies and gentlemen. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Lana Mack. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. The title of this video, which, by the way, is my very first video, but the title of this video is Gma, It Ain't Over. I'm making this video. The purpose of this video is because in about less than a month, the 8th of July, I don't know how many days that is away, but I am turning 65. And the purpose of this video is so that you and I can connect. Ladies, I'm talking to you if you're a grandmother, if you have at least one grandchild, you're a grandmother. But what I really want to stress to you is that you're not just a grandmother. I know we spend a lot of time with our families, with our grandchildren. We really basically sometimes end up losing ourselves in all of that, all of the things that we do for other people. But I just really kind of feel like that it is time for us to do something for ourselves. We don't really want to. I just wanted to create a video talking about how women and probably men too, we just really kind of allow the tone to go out of our lives. All the music goes away. All the things that we used to feel, we're kind of afraid to feel it. And if you talk to your children and grandchildren, they really kind of think you're kind of silly if you express any emotions or any desire to do things like dance and listen to music. We are pretty much a smooth jazz group of people. We kind of like to take things slow for the most part. Every now and then, you might want to hear a little old school, to get us back on the dance floor, moving and doing some of the stuff that we used to do. But by no means are we teenagers or as young as we used to be. But I just don't want to see the light go completely out of our people who are 60 and over, or sometimes, it even starts as early as like in our 50s. Some of my young friends speak to me, and talking with them and teasing with them, I like to tell them I'm not 60 years old. I don't call myself 60 years old. I call it sexty. The point is just to really not let the light go out, not let the tone go out in your life, not let the music stop. I just want to encourage you to just keep living life, and keep being happy, keep a smile on your face, because it shows, it's reflected, everything that you feel is reflected in your facial expressions, in your posture. Sometimes we get so busy and so caught up with everything else, like I said, we just don't pay attention to ourselves and what we're doing. So little things such as, in weeks to come, and I really hope that this really explodes because I'm real pumped about it. In weeks to come, I want to talk to you about things like, just simple things like drinking water, things like posture, things like a positive mindset. You're only as young as you feel. That's a saying, and that's true. Old age doesn't serve us because mainly it leads to a lot of ailments, or for the most part, that's just what we're known to be. You start going to the doctor, next thing you know, you're on 100,000 prescriptions, you're walking around like a zombie, you got all this medicine in your body, one medicine causes side effects, and next thing you know, you got another condition. So as much as you can, and as much as you're willing to, just keep the tone, keep the light. I've developed a little routine in my life, and I like to call it the anti-gravity push. As we know, gravity is a force that pulls down, and as it pulls down, it pulls us down, our skin tone, and our muscle tone. So basically, I've developed a few little moves that I know that most senior women, or most women, let's don't call ourselves senior. I don't know. I really just don't like the term senior, but I mean, it's okay. It's cool. Whatever you want to, refer to yourself as. But a lot of these things, a lot of these terms make us feel, these labels is what I like to call them. Labels make you feel some type of way. So if it does, let's just get rid of them. So basically, but the moves that I want to be able to share with you are moves that a person of any age and any size can do. I don't advocate any particular size, dress size. A size 22 woman can sag just as much, or a size 2 woman can sag just as much as a size 22, because of that force we call gravity. I'm telling you, it's a serious thing. So basically what we want to do is we want to keep our spirits lifted up. So, and we also want to do another little thing I've coined this phrase, push up and push back. So the other things that we want to do is we want to push back. And we want to push back, and in fighting back and trying to gain and maintain and keep that youthful feel and that youthful appearance about ourselves, we want to kind of push back. We want to push back from the table. We want to push back from the things, the bad habits that society really kind of imposes on us. When we go to fast food restaurants, they're always like, man, would you like to biggie size this, upsize that? You can add for 50 cents more, you can add this, you can add that, and every time you add a little something, typically you're adding a little more, few years onto your life. So basically, like I say, just want to help to change that attitude. And this is just a little introductory video. Don't want to spend too much time right now, just letting you know who I am. I'll be around. I am from the ATL. I have 3 grandchildren, 3 sons and 3 granddaughters, which I am very proud of. I'm happy to be a grandma, but as I say, I am in the mindset of push up and push back. And G-Ma, it ain't over.